Hi friends, Mayor Moreno here with a quick update from Tuesday's council meeting. So I'm going to read this because it's a bit of a mouthful. We started with adopting the City of Atascadero Wildland Urban Interface Fire Area map. And all this really did was sort of clarify and get the record straight. So no major changes. For those of you who want information about defending Atascadero, that's a campaign we came up with a couple of years ago, but really hardening your home or business against fire risk, or any other information with regards to fire and fire safety, go to atascadero.org/fire. The second thing we did was to look at some zoning text amendments. We had 15 of them. They were all quite minor, and this happens from time to time when you can imagine there are a lot of different documents, and you can find little inconsistencies or something where you can clarify something. And then also when we implemented, or I should say adopted, our housing element at the end of last year, that then required some changes to the zoning code. So we looked at 15 of those. Go to the meeting if you want to look at the specific ones, but just some were clarifying ag uses in residential areas, that we can still have those agricultural uses, but this isn't ag property, and that came out of the housing element. Some clarifying residential density in commercial zones and covered parking for multifamily. So some minor things like that. The final thing we did, and this was pretty important to all of us, and that was to put together a resolution supporting Galaxy Theater and Colony Square commercial properties during this COVID-19 timeframe. You may have seen the reports in the news already, but what's happened is the owner of Colony Square, which includes the Galaxy Theater parcel, is being threatened foreclosure by their New York-based lender. That New York-based lender, there are rules in New York where you can't, during this COVID time, foreclose upon commercial property for non-payment if it's COVID related. Well, that hasn't stopped this Wall Street lender from looking at Atascadero and saying, oh, well, we can go foreclose on you. We as a city, we legally do not have the ability to stop this or to put any sort of urgency ordinance in place. So what we're really doing is have this resolution. We also received something from Supervisor Arnold's office and Assemblyman Cunningham's office, and so we're really mounting a PR campaign to bring attention to this and awareness, and doing what we can to work with the property owner and of course the operator of the theater to help prevent this, because they are looking at imminent foreclosure, and the lender is actually trying to put in place a receiver for that property. So very concerned about that and looking to see what can we do to stop that. And that was it for Tuesday's meeting. If you're wondering, where did I get this beautiful top? I went to the farmer's market yesterday, and then of course had to walk over to Fair and Elizabeth because I just wanted a little exercise. I ended up buying something. Anyway, it's the last one she had, so sorry, no more left. Anyway, I love seeing, our downtown starting to come back to life. I'm not going to say it was never active, but certainly as the weather's getting a little better, the numbers are decreasing, and we're seeing a lot more people out and about, and it's really quite lovely. And if you haven't been to our farmers market lately, or maybe never because you just don't think about it, Wednesdays from 3 to 5, and when the time changes, we'll be back to 3 to 6. But there's some really great farmers, great vendors there. And that is it for now. I'll see you next time.